Floss Tube, I'm Michelle from Michelle's Romantic Tangle, and I am going to show you what is currently my absolute favorite stitching book ever. It is Stitchcraft by Gayla Partridge. It was released earlier this year, and oh my gosh, this book is making my heart go pity-pat. It is all of the wonderful, and it has so much shiny black in it. We're going to try our best to avoid the glare here. I love this book. It is eye candy. And I collect stitchery books and quilting books and knitting books that I think of as aspirational eye candy. They are the things that I keep on my bookshelf because I know that someday I want to tackle these projects. And this copy is from the library, but I'm going to get my hands on my own copy as soon as I can because I want to own this forever. So to be clear, this is not cross stitch, this is embroidery. And if you watch my channel or read my blog, you know that I love vintage crewel patterns and I am fascinated by embroidery. This is as far from the vintage stuff I collect as you could get, but oh my gosh. So the author says that she does not provide as much instruction as you would get from a kit. These patterns have so much more instruction than my 1970s kits. Maybe the newer kits are better. I'm going to show you some of the projects. This one is Lamb to the Slaughter. These are all on black fabric. That is Splayed Amphibian. I should look at the titles before I show you. This is one that I don't know why I want to stitch a splayed amphibian, but oh my gosh, I want to stitch a splayed amphibian. There are, is a squid? There are some in here that I am just totally gaga over, and then there are some like Skinned Rabbit that I see the appeal. At the same time, I don't think I want it. The book is divided into sections, and that was Animalia. Now we have moved on to the human form. And again, I see the appeal, but part of me thinks I could work my way through this book, and part of me, the more realistic part of me, there are probably 6 projects here that I am dying to stitch. And the photography is phenomenal, the detail. I really think these are ambitious, but I think that they're realistically ambitious. And there are a couple of patterns in here that make me physically cringe, and that one tops the list. There is no way that I am ever going to stitch an anatomical model of a human tooth. Just no, no, no. But again, I can see why it would appeal to someone else, and this one is Phlebotomy Sampler. It's another of the ones that I would love to stitch. And Floral Skull. Now we are on to organs, and the organs are fun. This is Anatomy of the Human Kidney. Botanical Lung. See, these are getting more into the anatomy. And there are variations. There's Botanical Lung 2 and the Botanical. You would think with as many years of speech therapy as I went through as a child myself and with my son that I could make these videos without tripping over my words so much, but I can't. 10 plus years of speech therapy, and all it has done is make me more self-conscious. But look at the Botanical Heart. And then look at the details of the Botanical Heart and tell me that you do not want to stitch that for your sewing room wall. I mean, it's fine if you don't. These are unique. I love the rich colors, and she did all of these on black fabric with DMC. So you're not looking for obscure flosses or stuff. Section 4 is the Arcane. And these are the Advent Skeleton, Dressing in the Afterlife, the River Dance, Like I said, there is so much glare on these black pages, and I apologize. I am doing the best I can here. And the Death's Head planchette, I bet some of my buddies on the Stitcher's Coven will be stitching that one. Or maybe not. Do you guys do embroidery? Palmistry hand. The Palmistry Sampler. Again, that is one of the ones that I would love to do. And Palmistry Sampler 2. Like I said, there are lots of variations of the projects in this book, and I think it's one of the things I love about it. But realistically, if I get super enthused and motivated and talented and stitch everything I want to stitch, I'm probably not going to stitch multiple variations. Or maybe. Section 5 is Oddities and Penelope and Rose. And that, I love them. They actually, compared to some of the others with more colors, and it says this is a smaller one, I think that's the one I might actually tackle. Anatomy of Thought. A Russian nesting doll. Japanese tattoo in thread. And mushrooms, and then we are on to the back of the book with the line drawings. There is so much I love about this physical book. The pages are thick, the photography is gorgeous, the patterns are all here. You don't have to enlarge anything or mess with a floppy disk. So this is the kind, I want books that I can buy and keep in my stash forever and ever and ever. I have books with the patterns on the disc, but I don't like it. And I don't like it when you have to enlarge patterns, because the day I want to make the thing that has to be enlarged 200% is going to be the day that my printer is out of ink. And I don't want to drive to town to copy the picture to make the bag. I'm picky that way. So I love everything about this. I have checked out so many different books of dark stitching, and a lot of them just, they're not to my personal taste. That is not a complaint about the books. That's just, they're not what I want to stitch. This is what I want to stitch, except for the tooth, which, like I said, I can totally see other people stitching it. I've had too much dental work lately to even want to think about what is inside of my teeth. This one is published by Blue Star. The cover price on this is $19.95, which seems like I would have thought it would have been more. And on Amazon right now, Amazon affiliates are not supposed to quote prices because they change and all that, but new copies of this book are super, super duper affordable. So what do you think? Would you stitch these projects? Which ones? I'm smitten with this book. It is, like I said, my new favorite thing, and there will be another favorite thing soon. There always is, but oh my gosh, I love this. Let me know if you have found other books of dark, stitchy stuff that you love, because I'd love to go check those out. Thank you so much for watching. I am Michelle from Michelle's Romantic Tangle, and I've got a whole stack of books I want to go through with you, so I will be back soon.